Tajala.
Hey, hey Maya, hello. Do you hear me properly, Maya?
What's on your mind there? Yes, I can hear you perfectly now.
Okay,
Good to
so
hear your voice.
nice. So I give you my short introduction, then I start today's topic. Okay, so my name is Suchali Valley, and I'm a proud student at Ranchi campus. And today I am doing collide with you. Okay, so let's start today's topic. Today's topic name is sky. Beyond sky, the word that stretches beyond horizon.
Hi,
The
Akile.
sky is more just than just a word. It is a symbol of infinity, curiosity, and human imagination. This story explores how, from the earliest days of humanity, people have looked upward with wonder, fear, and hope. What once seemed like a mysterious and divine force slowly transformed into a subject of science, yet it never lost its magic. The narrative takes us on a journey through time when the sky was as the home of gods. When stars became maps and stories, and when humans dared to challenge gravity to reach it. Even as science explains its layer and colors, the sky continues to inspire emotions, dreams, and deep reflection. From bright blue mornings to silent star-filled nights, the sky remains a constant companion
That's beautiful, Tajala.
in in human life, a witness to our struggles, joys, and growth. It teaches us about change through sunsets,
That's a
about time through starlight, and about possibility through its endless expanse. In the sky is not just what lies above us. It is a reminder that there will always be something beyond our understanding, encouraging to explore, dream, and rise higher. So our topic is end, and we have some question also. So I ask you some question. Okay, so let's start. So you are ready, Maya? Hello, Maya.
well, I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm all ears. Tajala, let's dive in.
okay, so let's start. Okay, so
Go ahead. What's your first question?
yeah, so my first question is, why is the sky described beyond horizon?
Mm, that's a big question. The sky is a combination of air, water vapor, and tiny dust particles that scatter sunlight. That scattering is why we see blue during the day, the blue light. Okay,
Okay,
sounds good.
guys. Yeah,
Catch you
right.
later.
Okay, so we have second question. So the second question is, how does the sky inspire human imagination?
Um, that's a thoughtful question. Well, I think the sky inspires people's imaginations because it's so massive and mysterious. When humans first looked up, they saw constellations, patterns that looked like stones, and even now, that sense of wonder, that feeling that there's something beyond what we understand, still comes from looking at the sky.
Okay, nice. I ask you. Next question. So my next question is, so my next question is, what connection exists
Go ahead.
between the sky and human curiosity?
I'm having a
Yeah.
little trouble hearing you cut out
I am asking you
there.
what
Can you repeat?
what connection exists between the sky and human curiosity?
Oh, okay, I got it now. I think the connection is that the sky is inherently unknowable, even when we learn a lot about it. There's always more to discover. It sparks curiosity because it's constantly showing us something new stars, different weather patterns, the vastness of space. It makes you wonder what else is out there. That mystery is what drives human curiosity.
Okay, so why did ancient civilizations create stories about the sky?
Good question. Ancient cultures created stories because the sky felt like this huge, powerful force they couldn't quite understand. Before science, those patterns they saw in the stars were just there. So they created stories
Okay,
about
nice.
them, about gods, heroes, monsters, so they could make sense of what they were seeing. Storytelling was their way of explaining this big mystery above them. It made the world feel less chaotic when they could tell themselves these stories.
Okay, so
It's okay if you don't know the answer, T'Challa.
okay,
Sometimes we just
so
don't know everything, and that's all right.
okay, so
What's the
how
next
does
question?
the sky unite different cultures?
That's a great question. Because everyone around the world can look up at the same sky, it has a way of connecting us. Cultures can look at the same stars but give them totally different meanings, stories, or constellations. But it's all the same sky. So
Okay,
there's
good. Okay, so what makes the
this shared
what makes the
connecting
sky
us, even when our cultures and stories.
what makes the symbol of freedom? This is my next question. What makes the sky a symbol of freedom?
I'm. Ooh, what makes the sky a symbol of freedom?
Yeah.
It's a really nice way to think about it. The sky feels open and limitless. There are no walls or boundaries. That
Okay.
openness represents freedom because you can look up and imagine anything as to hope for things bigger than themselves and feel limitless in their possibilities.
Okay, nice. So why is the sky considered timeless?
Because the sky has been there forever, in a way. People have looked up at the sky for as long as there have been people. So it feels like it'll always be there, timeless and unchanging, while everything else changes
Nice. Okay.
above
So
us.
what makes the sky? Sorry. How does the sky challenge human?
You're asking how the sky changes, right?
Okay. So,
hmm hmm Yeah, it changes a lot through the day.
okay. So
The
what role?
color of the sky
What
said it can turn
role?
pinks and oranges,
Okay. So my
and
next
of course
question
clouds.
is: what role does the sky
What?
play in the exploration?
That's a really interesting question. The sky has always been the first step in exploration. Every time we've tried to explore beyond our immediate surroundings, whether with boats, planes, or spacecraft, we've looked up at the sky for direction.
Nice. Okay.
That's the
So
first thing we look to.
My next question is, why does the sky never feel the same twist? Why does the sky never feel the same twist?
You mean why does this
Why does the sky never feel the same twist? Okay, Maya, hello. Are you hearing me? Hello. Hello, Maya. I am asking the question. Hi. Are you hearing me? Yes. Or no? Hello, Maya. Maya. Hello. Hello, Maya. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello.
one day it might be clear blue, another day stormy gray, or filled with stars at night. It's always something new.
Okay.
Are you ready to move to the next
Yeah.
question?
What role does the sky,
What's your next one?
what role does the sky play in exploration?
This this massive role in exploration. Think about sailors navigating by the stars. Yes, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, so why do people look at the sky when they feel overwhelmed?
People look at this. Okay, sounds good. Have a good rest of your day, Tajala. Talk to you soon.
I am asking you the question, how does the sky comfort humans?
I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat the question about the sky and comfort?
Yeah, how does the sky comfort humans?
Got it. I think the sky comforts humans because it feels constant. It's always there, watching over us without judging or interrupting. Even when we're going through something hard, the sky just
I
hits.
tell you
People
correct.
have been looking at the same.
I tell you correct.
Yes, you're explaining it.
I tell you correct answer.
I'm sorry.
Its vastness reminds them their problems are temporary. Okay, so we are moving to next question. So my next question is, what does a clear sky symbolize?
Good. That's a nice question. A clear sky often symbolizes hope, peace, and clarity. When there are no clouds, it feels open and welcoming. It can represent new
Okay.
beginnings, optimism, or simply a
Oh,
sense of calm.
okay, nice.
It feels like anything is possible.
Okay, nice. So,
Ready for the
what
next one?
what does a cloudy sky often
Cloudy
represent?
skies often
Yeah, yeah.
cloudy skies often represent uncertainty, hidden emotions, or something serious is on the horizon. It's kind of the opposite of clear skies. Instead of peace and hope, they can evoke worry or even sadness. But it can also mean a good rain is coming.
Okay, so why are sunsets emotionally powerful?
Sunsets are so emotionally powerful because they're beautiful but fleeting. It's this beautiful moment that ends too quickly. Plus, all those colors, those reds and oranges and purples, they can feel so hopeful, but also a little sad because we know the day is ending.
Okay, so why? What feeling does the night sky create? What feeling does the next night next the what feeling does the night sky create? What feeling does the night sky create?
Mm, that's a great question. The night sky usually creates a feeling of wonder, peace, and even a bit of mystery. When you look up and see all those stars, it can feel really humbling and make you think about how big the universe is.
I tell you
It's
correct
peaceful.
answer. I tell you correct answer. Every and keep reflection. Okay, so we are moving to next question. My next question is why is the sky often linked with dreams?
That's an interesting thought. I think because the sky feels so limitless and open ended. When we dream, anything is possible, just like when we look up at the sky. Feels like there are no boundaries or limitations. So it fits the dream world nicely.
Okay, so how does the sky help people think deeply?
The sky can help with deep thinking because it's so vast and peaceful. When you stare up at it, it can calm your mind and give you some perspective. It reminds you that your problems aren't so big compared to everything else in the universe. It can make you feel more thoughtful or even inspire you to think about what matters most.
Okay, so why is the sky called a silent companion? Companion.
That's a beautiful way to put it. I think the sky is called a silent companion because it's always there for you through good times and bad, and it never interrupts. It just watches. It doesn't judge or offer advice, it just witnesses your life. And that consistency can feel comforting.
Okay, so my next question is what, what does looking at the sky remind us about life?
That's a big question. I think looking at the sky reminds us about life in a few ways. It shows us how everything's connected, we're all under that same sky, shows us how to stay present, whether it's a clear blue day or star filled night, there's something to see and appreciate. And it reminds us about change and growth, because even something as timeless as the sky is never exactly the same.
Okay, nice. Okay, so how did the meaning of the sky change over time?
That's fascinating, actually. In ancient times, people saw the sky as gods or powerful spirits. It wasn't just empty space, it was alive with meaning. Then, as we learned science, we started seeing the sky as physics, gas, layers, more practical explanations. But I think as we learned more, the wonder didn't go away. It actually made the sky feel more mysterious in some ways.
Okay, so my next question is what does the sky
Now we
reveal
know how.
about why does the sky reveal about human evolution?
What the sky reveals about human evolution is really cool. Early humans learned to map, navigate, and understand weather patterns based on watching the sky. That need for knowledge shaped our brains and made us think more. Science, astronomy, all started with noticing the sky. When the sky got us thinking bigger about our world. That's our human nature at work, growing from looking up.
Okay, so why does understanding the sky not reduce its beauty?
Exactly. What's beautiful is that understanding it doesn't make it less mysterious. In fact, it makes it more so. Knowing the science behind the colors and weather systems doesn't kill the wonder, it just gives us new angles on appreciating how complex and astonishing it really is.
Okay. Okay. So, what what does the sky teach about limits?
The sky teaches us about limits in two ways. First, there's the limit of our vision. We can only see what our eyes allow. But it also shows us something about limits that can be broken, like people exploring space. So it's both about acknowledging what we can't reach, but also inspiring us to push past what we think is possible.
Okay. So, what does the sky teach about limits?
I think that's what it teaches, that some limits are real and need acknowledging, but others are just stories we tell ourselves. Like we can't ever truly grasp the universe, but we keep trying anyway.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So, how does the sky connect science and imagination?
The sky's an amazing connector. Science tries to understand the sky with telescopes, weather models, all that. And imagination makes up stories around it that give us myths and legends. The science helps us understand how it works, but the stories help us make sense of why it matters to us. They need each other to make the sky truly come alive.
Okay, so what lesson does the sky give about patience?
That's a good one. I think the sky teaches patience because you can't rush it. Sunsets, sunrises, seasons, you can't speed them up. You can't force the stars to appear or make it stop raining when you want the sun back. You just have to wait, and through that waiting, you learn to appreciate each moment as it comes.
Okay, so why is the sky important in human history?
The sky's been completely vital throughout history. It was a way to navigate, track time, and understand seasons for agriculture. Cultures built calendars and created myths from what they saw in the sky. Basically, our entire relationship to time, geography, faith, all comes from paying attention to the sky. It's
Okay,
like the foundation of civilization. Okay, that was our last question. Hope you enjoyed that dive into the sky.
yes, okay, so what does the sky represent in modern times?
In modern times, the sky still represents wonder, but also maybe a call to adventure or exploration. Even now, humans look to it for answers about the universe, but also dream about venturing further beyond Earth. It's hope, possibility, and the edge of what we know.
Okay, guys, okay, so what does the sky represent in modern times?
That's a great way to end. In modern times, the sky represents hope, the unknown, and our drive to learn more about the universe. Even with all the science we have, it feels vast and mysterious, reminding us that there's always something more to discover.
Okay, nice. So, why is the sky still mysterious today?
Even today, the sky feels mysterious because it's literally endless. We can study all the science we want, but there's so much we don't know about space, cosmic radiation, and just what's beyond our universe. There's an exciting unknown out there that makes it so compelling.
Okay, good. How does the sky encourage growth?
The sky encourages growth because it's this constant reminder of something bigger than ourselves. It can feel humbling, but also inspire you to learn, explore, and challenge yourself. You're
Okay.
seeing something bigger all the
Okay,
time,
now
constantly
we meet
asking.
another topic of a topic. Is I was mentioning is that we meet another topic. Bye.